Right, ladies and gentlemen. So today is Wednesday, like the 1st of June, the really great time that we're already in summer. Not really great for Brian because Brian in Dominican and right there even like more hot, but for us in Europe, it's great. I'm not sure how it's for Jake in Croatia. I think as well is the really hot because even I was
Yeah.
right there in February and I've been burned in February, in winter. But like not sure how it's right now. And listen, like for today we have so many great news, of course, about the TMX, of course, about the TGE event. And yeah, guys, like with the live trading, with the crypto market updates, everything is 100% gonna be excited. So like you still have the time maybe to bring some friends, to bring some community, maybe who work direct with you, because in the end of the presentation, we'll also have the giveaway. So right now, just we're gonna finish my announcement, yeah, and we're gonna just prepare that random wheel. So we're gonna provide like 500 bucks, $500. It's gonna be two winners. So like Jake said, we can do this today. Like 500 bucks. I think it's great. So like don't miss also this time. Like share information with the friends, share information with the community, because like all of this is 100% great and amazing. Yeah, and of course like market update. I hope that Ethereum gonna be going to bounce back really soon. Yeah, Jake, and we can make some even more profit. And yeah, like don't forget to buy the tokens. Yeah, like don't forget to buy the TMX because guys, already 4th of June, like I said, and the 30th of June is gonna be the last day when you can buy it. And even maybe it will be like much faster because you see like we had some great purchase, like people start to buy, like 33 Ethereum, like almost $100,000, something like that. So it can be closed in any day. Yeah, so like don't miss out. Jake, if you're ready, take it away.
Okay. So yeah, so thank you, Tim, yeah, for the great intro. So yeah, so for today we will share for the two lucky winners zero point 0.1 Ethereum each. So it's around $500, 520, I think now. So as I said, guys, we are looking up for some really great results at the beginning of this week. Yeah, so we have one big buy for the TMX project. We are also growing with the community, with our Twitter account. So as I said, we are looking up to go really high and really big. Also, yeah, there is some guys who are already making the YouTube videos. They're making promotion. A lot of the new people coming to the Telegram. I think we are more than 2,300 people already in Telegram group. So just a few weeks ago, we've been around 300 people. Yeah, so basically this is growing really fast, really quick, and yeah, as I said, this is really huge. Also, yeah, if you can see from the beginning of the week, yeah, we see we got this really big impulse. So basically, we reach our first goal for the TGA. So if you can see, I will now share. So yeah, so basically, if you can see, we raised 200 Ethereums. Yeah, this was what was written in white papers, and this was our first sketch. And now we are, as I said, we are looking up to get best possible entry for the TGA. So we are looking up to raise around, let's say, from 300 to 400 Ethereums, and get entry price around $3,500 per Ethereum. Basically, with that, all guys who go in range from 1,500, 800, or 2,000 something, they will go almost double with the money. Yeah. So basically, they will double their position of investment, and also, yeah, we will get the best possible entry, because as I speak last time, with Ethereum, what we are looking up now is just consolidation before big push up. And if you can see here, I will just remove all this stuff together. So if you can see, we are still consolidating under the line of $2,700. Basically, this is on 1 hour time frame. I will now go 4 hour. Yeah, so basically this is it now. This is our price. So if you can see here, this is 2,000, let's say $800. $100. Basically, this is what we want to break, and now we are still consolidating in under this range between $2,600 and $2,700. Basically, this is consolidation phase, so this could last maybe a week or 10 days, and after it we will see bigger push up above or make one more retest down. Yeah, so basically this is what we are looking up. If we see one more retest down, it will be in range 2,400, maybe 50. So basically we will be able to catch up all this liquidity here. And if Ethereum manage to touch this, then it will continue with big push up to the $3,000 zone. So while we are ready for this, basically if you can see here, this is already going for some time, this consolidation phase. And as longer consolidation is, the bigger push up will be. So basically, if you can see here, we are looking up to here almost 27 days. We are in consolidation phase almost whole month. And if you can see here, before this push up, look at this consolidation. Basically, we got this consolidation phase for almost 30 days. Basically, 30 days we see this consolidation. If you can see under the $1,800, and when we break it, it just pump up. Basically, just pump up into the $2,800. So basically, $1,000 increase just from the breaking the point. So this is what we are looking up now. So basically, we are looking up to get into the $3,500 zone. First range is get about 2,800, hold about this area, and then continue pushing to the $3,500. So what that means? That means if you go with TGA today, if you invest, your value of your entry point would go to the add up more 33%. So basically, if you invest $10,000, on, let's say, listing day, this could be $13,000 or $14,000 in value. So basically, this is why we go with Ethereum. Basically, we are based on Ethereum Layer 2 network, but Ethereum will also give us opportunity to multiply our position. Because why? Because we start TGA at this range when the Ethereum was still cheap and is still now cheap, and now we get the best possible entries for the Ethereum. And as I said, guys, this is still cheap for Ethereum. This is still good entry. And when we make the breakout, you will see really big results. And for all guys who are ready to jump, if we see some small push up back to the $2,400, please use it because this could be really good entry. Basically, if we come back to 3,500, this is almost 50%. Basically, you can increase your, if you let's say buy $2,400, this is almost 50% increase. So basically, if you deposit $10,000, this can become $15,000. Basically, you will get extra $5,000 of your investment just from buying Ethereum in this range of $2,400, $500. So as I said, guys, you are not late. I'm speaking about this, I think, for last 30 days. Yeah, so if you can see here, we are speaking a lot about this and we are just preparing for this last big push up about this zone. Why is this zone of 2,800 is really important? So now I will show you. Basically, this was last time consolidation, if you can see here. So this is also zone 2,400, $2,700, and this was the consolidation. Basically, until the Ethereum consolidate, when it make this breakout about $2,800, so this was it. Basically, this was the zone when Ethereum make the breakout of about 2,800. As you can see, just unstoppable. Basically, from this moment, it's just a matter of time and it will reach $4,200, $300. Basically, if we will be able to get enough time, let's just calculate how much time this take. Let me go. Since Ethereum make the breakout until it go to the next level up. So yeah, so basically this could take maybe another 1 month of the period of the time. So if you can see here, this is 28 days. So it takes 28 days to reach $4,200. Basically. And to reach $3,500, this was this first reach. It just need, this was 4 or 5 days. Basically, after the Ethereum breaks this 2,800, it will take 4 to 5 days to go to the $3,500. And this is what we are looking at for our entry and best possible entry. After this, as I said, it could be still small consolidation. And after this period of time, next target is 4,000 and above. Basically, this could go really big and really fast, but as I said, we are looking up to get ourselves launched in next period of the 30 days. So as I said, we are preparing now to get ready for this big push up on Ethereum. So as I said, guys, this could last. As I said, I'm expecting Ethereum to break out in coming 10 days. So basically, we will go out of this range. As I said, maybe max 15 days next 2 week. It could be, but when we break at that area, first target is 3,500, and after it, it will be $4,000. You can just imagine if you buy today Ethereum and just wait for the $4,000. I will now show you. This is 52%, basically. This is 52% more gains if we come back to the $4,000. And I can guarantee you when we break about 2,800, it's just a matter of time and we will go 4,000. But I think this time we will go to at least $5,000 minimum. Basically, it could be really fast, really quick. And if you buy now, you can just double your money. Basically, this is almost 100% into the profit. So basically, if you go with this position, this can be really fast, really big gains. With Ethereum, as I said, Ethereum is still slow and it's still slow behind the Bitcoin. Basically, Bitcoin reached this $74,000 and just recover and make new all-time high. And now it just Bitcoin is preparing for some consolidation phase here. And this is what we are looking up. We are looking up to get the Bitcoin also into this range. And when it make the breakout, it will go to the $120,000. It's just a matter of the time. So as I said, guys, prepare your positions because Ethereum will follow up. And when it follow up, it will go to at least 3,500. But our target, bigger target is about $4,000. And that means a lot of liquidity, a lot of the new guys coming on the market, a lot of the new money coming into the altcoins, and I can guarantee you really big push and really big breakout for the market. Also for the guys, please follow up our Twitter. We are, I think, around 5,000 people. We are growing up. We are looking up to get 10,000 people in this coming weeks. So follow up, see our posts, repost, add up more engagement. As I said, we are looking up to get really big in push on the market. And as I said, guys, this is just beginning. We've been, I think, 100, 200 followers, yeah, at the beginning of our Twitter, yeah, but during the time, if you can see, this is what promotion, this is how market work. When a lot of people heard about this project, when a lot of people see that we will be number 17 exchange on the market with perpetual futures, decentralized without KIC, as I said, guys, this is really big move. And take your position, take your TGA entry, because with this kind of the stuff, you will profit guaranteed. Basically, you can profit really big and into the really big move. Also, yeah, as I said, for today, we will have the random wheel. So we will take two guys for the lucky winners. But now, yeah, as I said, I will do on the Wednesday some live trading. Yeah, so we can make some live trading into the minute chart. So basically, if you can see here, we see some rejection on Ethereum. Now I will just open my additional this stuff like indicators. So let's come back into the 1 hour. So if you can see here, we see some push up on Ethereum. Basically, Ethereum tried to break about 2,700 and see this rejection. Basically, now we are sitting up on this small support line, but there is still big possibility that we will continue with retest and preparing for the next swing. So if you can see, it takes the time until the price break above the range. Also, we can follow up with other altcoins, how they're going. Basically, if you can see with the link also trying to break above this resistance of the $14, $14.4, just finding some support here. So basically, as I said, this could be maybe some new entry for the long trade. Also, as I said, we will now look up for some good entry point. Let's see what we have on the market. XRP also looking good. Yeah, just hold about $2. From $2 go from 2.2, $2.3. So as I said, now it's still consolidating under the big long-term resistance. As I said, when we break this resistance, we will see some really big gains. Also on XRP, and I hope, yeah, XRP will finally break above this line of 2.6 or I think $7. Let me check. Yeah, and when it break about $2.7, I think it will just fly up about $4. So yeah, it's just matter of the time. But yeah, as I said, that they're working a lot on the news. So basically, this is news coin. So when someone announced that they will introduce XRP to some banks, to some new system, they just pump. And when there is no news, they are just dumping all the time. Yes. But yeah, for now they're holding about $2, what is really good. So let's see what we have here. Basically, on the market, you're looking up for the biggest move, biggest change. As I said, we are looking up to maybe get some good entries. But for now, if you can see, market is still slow, so there is no big moves because market is consolidating and preparing for the next big push up. Also, yeah, we will see Solana. Solana is still consolidating about $150. So for now, if you can see, it's still lack of the volume. And as I said, there is still big possibility that we will retest again $140, but after it, we will need to make really big push up about $160. Also, one of the really strong coins is AAV. Basically, AAV is breaking all the rules. Yeah, basically, this is coin. I call it the tank coin. Yeah, basically just breaking all resistance line, just pumping up. So basically, this is the AAV. Basically, this coin dropped down to the $115, and with this late push up, it just go to the $260. Yeah, and it's really great. It's built also on Ethereum network, and it's used for the lending and depositing. So as I said, this is really good. Going to put some long term on. So as I said, I got this red notification that there will be probably some retest and that we reach our resistance line. So let's see what we have on 1 hour time frame. Basically, if you can see here, we could maybe fill this week or go again with this retest. But yeah, as I said, for now, it's not looking so good. Maybe to take some small short trade, but this coin is really strong and it could pump really big. So it's really little bit dangerous to go with this coin on the short trades. Also, yeah, we are looking up on Arbitrum. So Arbitrum is looking okay now. Basically, just go out of this consolidation zone. What we have here with this big last drop, what we have to the $0.32, and now just come back under this resistance line of $0.37. So as I said, for Arbitrum, it's still looking good, but yeah, it need to break and hold above this line. We'll go on 4 hour time frame. So basically, we need just go about 0.37, hold about this line, and then we will be able to come back into the range where we've been just 1 month ago, basically, and just make this push up about the resistance. So basically, need to break $0.38 and come back into the range of $0.4. But yeah, as I said, for now, we are looking up to get some small entry. So let's see how we can go on one for 15 minutes. So yeah, if you can see here, we'll probably grab some small liquidity. We will look up how this will close. Let's go on smaller 5-minute chart. So yeah, as I said, this is twister. So basically still not looking good for the next push up. Let's see how this will hold. If we manage to break above this liquidity, maybe we can take some small long trade. Let's see how this will go. So basically, we are looking up to break into this range, come back in above range. So let's see how this week will feel, and we'll be able to manage to go above it. Let's see the range. It's around 0.5%, so this is good. We can trade with this. Also for the downtrend is also 0.5 to 1%. As I said, this is still good for the short trade. What is important about Arbitrum coin is that for this coin is based on the Ethereum price. So when you are trading this coin, you need also look about Ethereum. So it's just following up what Ethereum is doing. Basically, when Ethereum is dumping, this coin can dump really big. And when Ethereum is pumping, this coin can give really big volume. So if you can see here, we find some short-term support here. Basically, after this retest, and there is still big possibility that after we break this range, we will be able again to retest this push up. So let's see if we'll be able to break above it. I hope, Brian, you are watching this. Yeah. So basically, this is on minute chart. Yeah. So you are becoming really good scalper. Yeah. So basically, what trade you will take here? Yeah.
Right there in that one,
Yeah. This is on the TMX.
I'd probably put a buy or a sell limit a little bit high to see if it wicks up and comes down.
Yeah. This is good. Yeah, this is good. This as I said, this is now if you can see here, this was liquidity grab for the few time. Yeah,
Yeah, I
basically,
mean, if
and
it breaks that red line, then you get in it. That, in my opinion.
yeah. This is the plan. This is the plan. But yeah, as I said, as always, this could also happen. Yeah, basically, as I many times when I trade, I see this as some
Yeah,
trick trade. Basically, they just go here,
and then come
maybe
back down.
half minute down, and then make big push down. Yeah. So basically,
Exactly. It does it like 5 or 6 times. So it's like if you just catch
yeah.
that and then go down and then
Yeah.
like
Basically, this is what's happening all the time. So they're tricking the traders to take this trade basically as the breakout trade, but they'll just hold it maybe for a minute, 2 or 3 minutes, and after it just break down. Yeah. So as I said, for the traders, you need to how to trick the trades, how to trick these market makers, and see where the coin is going. Yeah. So basically, this is how we get the money, and this is how traders earn their money for their positions. But yeah, as I said, when you trade Arbitrum, you need to follow what's happening with Ethereum. So now I will show you how Arbitrum looks like. So basically, it's almost the same chart. See this basically, we see some big push up, then some down, and now consolidation. So let's see on Arbitrum. Give me 1 second. Here it is, yeah. So if you can see here, this was big push up, now breaking down, and now some small consolidation under this line. So basically, it's almost the same chart. Almost the same chart. So as I said, if we now see that Ethereum will try to break about $2,640, then Arbitrum will follow up. And this could be really good long trade. But as I said, if we see that Ethereum could have be rejected and pushed down, Arbitrum will also follow up. So as I said, for this kind of the trade, this is a little bit dangerous zone now. And as I said, we need to get at least few confirmation that the price will break above the range, hold it, and then we can jump into the trade. So I said this is what I do as a trader every day. So basically we are following up with the coins, we are following up with the trends, with the market movement, and this is how we put into the line our trades and our setups. And basically with this kind of the trades, if you have let's say around $100,000 for trading with this kind of the trades, you can get from 500 to $1,000. Basically with this trade, just in few minutes, you can catch up from 500 to $1,000. If you are ready to make, let's say, some swing trade, then you will go on bigger time frame. So each of this candle is 5 minutes, basically 5 minutes. But if you are looking up for some swings, this is what we do. Yeah, basically we will buy when we get these indicators. So basically you can see here, this is long-term support line, as I said, and if you touch this line, you basically make some buy order. And if you can see here from this moment, we see some big push up. So let's say if you put $100,000 here, until this push up, this is 3.7%, 3 point almost 8%. So this is $3,800 just in spot trade. If you trade it, and this trade could be done in, let me calculate this, 1 hour and 45 minutes. So yeah, guys, this is how you can earn 3K in 1 hour 45 minutes. Yeah. So basically, if you are experienced enough, if you have good indicators, if you know how to set up the trade, you can earn few Ks just in 1 or 2 hours and take your profit out. Yeah. So as I said, this is how market looks now. This is what we are looking on. Basically, what I don't like here is that we have this previous, let's say, top, and now we have lower high. Basically, that means there is big possibility that we will continue with this lower trend and continue with downtrend. Yeah. So basically, this is what we are looking on. But yeah, from us, we are looking up on the minute chart, and on the minute chart, if you can see, we just see this breakout. Let me check. Yeah. So if you can see here, guys, the Arbitrum just break about this line, red line. So now we are waiting up to make this turn back. Give me 1 second. We will wait for this 5 minute chart to close, and then we can enter into the trade. Let's check it on the 2 minutes. Yeah, if you can see here, we just break about this red line, just holding up the lines here. So now we will see if it managed to hold about this line, or it will maybe make some trick to grab liquidity, then come back here. So basically, as I said, this is always danger. So this is, as I said, you need to check your chart. You need to check how this chart is trading. Also, what was really, let's say, good setup is maybe place some buy order here and stop loss here. And when your buy order get triggered, you will not lose a lot if we see the breakdown. But as I said, you will be able to get some really good entry for your long-term trade. Let me check this out. Let's close this minute chart. Team bro, are you alive? Yes.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah.
checking right here on
Did
the side, Jake. Just like people is
yeah.
joined, so like put them in the random wheel. So all
Oh, yeah,
good.
yeah, you are putting there. Okay, okay. Yeah, I think we will just finish this minute and put this trade on. Basically, you can see here, basically we are looking up to get this line. So if you can see here, this is our Arbitrum trade. This is our put up. Now let's check these lines. Arbitrum. We will go there. New order. Yeah, we'll go over here. Pending order. So yeah, if you can see here, we are now looking up to get this order down. You can put the pending price here. Let's see how the coin is going. So yeah, it's still consolidating into this zone. Let's come back on 3 minutes. Still holds. Let's see on 5 minutes. Still looking good. Yeah, so there is big possibility that we will continue with this push up. Now our target will be around this zone, 0.369. Around this zone. Goes under this line. So let's see how this minute will close. We have 2 more minutes. So yeah, as I said, guys, this is how trading looks like, and this is how you put your money, your liquidity on. Basically, you're always hunting for opportunities. So never hunt the trade, just wait for your entry, just wait for your setup, and then execute the trade. Yeah, and basically, this is the safest way, and this is what always keeps up. Sometimes I look at the chart for 1 or 2 hours and not even execute the trade. Basically, this is not work for me. As I said, I have one vision of the trade, didn't execute, and that's it. Maybe someone say, Jake, you waste 2 hours, but yeah, as I said, I would rather waste 2 hours than $10,000. Yeah, basically, if I miss it, I miss it. If I miss my entry, I miss it. So basically, you need always prepare yourself for your entry point. Always move up, and you will be able to build it up. So if you can see here, we are just looking up for rejection. Yeah. So let's see how far it will go. So this is what we've been speaking on. Yeah, basically they try to catch you up about this resistance line, and now we will see, will they make maybe retest of this push up then continue, or we will see continuation into the drop. So if you can see here at the 5 minute, we just hold at this our line. So basically this is a little bit tricky to get on. But yeah, Tim, you can go with random wheel. I will just follow up with the trade, yeah, and check this out, how this stuff
All
works.
right.
Yeah.
So like we have the two winners for today, correct, Jake?
Yeah, we have two winners, 0.1
All
Ethereum each.
right.
So
So
basically this is $260 now, guys. Yeah.
let's go
If we
for
manage to
that.
jump.
Let's go for that. So let me know if you can see the screen. Can you see the screen, Jake?
Yeah, we can see it.
Okay, so cool. So guys, I put everyone, yeah, like who right now with us, and even that guys who joined late, yeah. So like, don't worry about that. All participants right here. So we're gonna choose the two winners, and two winners we're gonna get by how much, Jake? Once again,
0.1 Ethereum, yeah,
zero
on
one point
Arbitrum.
Ethereum.
Yeah. So basically, guys, this is now $250, but maybe in a month and a half, this will maybe worth in TMX tokens around $1,000. Yeah. So basically, as I said, we can jump really high, really big. Don't waste your Ethereums. Yeah, invest them in TMX, and you can benefit really big for the long term.
All right, let's just choose the first winner. Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's do it.
And who is gonna be? Who's that gonna be? We have Daryl Brown. Like, I think Daryl is from US. Yeah, Brian, like it's from your community. I think Daryl is from your. We just did recently for Daryl link. Yeah, I hope it works. So let me find Daryl. I seen him right here. Hey Daryl. I just click on mute. You
Way
can
to go, Daryl.
Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, they're really cool. So
That's
like they're
good.
our first winner. That's the really great guys. And just let's check who's gonna be the second one. All right. Here we go. Right. We have Gary.
Gary,
Gary
Jerry won.
also the winner today.
He thought he won last time, but Jerry won. Now Gary won.
yeah.
Nice job, Gary.
Gary, I seen Gary also right here. Gary, Gary, do you want to say something? I just click on mute in case if you want to say it.
Thank you very much. Awesome. Appreciate you all.
All right. Congrats, Jerry.
Gary.
Jerry, I said Gary. Congrats to Gary, guys. And that's the really great stuff because, like we just do these giveaways right now really often, right, Jake? So, like, it's already was
Yeah.
2 times that we did giveaways this week. And then maybe next week also going to be another one. What do you think, Jake?
Yeah, as I said, we want to share with our community. We just want to give you guys the engagement to open Trust Wallet, to make some deposit, to buy some TMX token, to reinvest. Because as I said, this zero point 0.1 Ethereum now can become $1,000 just in month or two. Yeah. So basically, as I said, this reward can be really big, really high. So don't waste this opportunity, guys. Yeah, this could be really huge and really big. And as I said, I hope we will have some really good news for the next week. Yeah, we are, as I said, I'm still speaking and working with it with these top 10 exchanges to get us listed. As I said, it's really hard to get on, but yeah, as I said, I'm trying to get myself best to get this on and to get few more people, millions of the people to get notification about TMX being listed, TMX gets on, and make some really big buying pressure on our token. Yeah, so this is the most important, guys, and this is what we are looking on. And also I'm looking now for this another more staking options for the TMX users. So basically I'm looking up to get you guys the opportunity to stake also on centralized exchanges, TMX tokens. So basically, if you let's say buy now 10,000 tokens in TMX, you will maybe be able to stake them on VX on few more exchanges and basically get more passive income just from centralized exchanges. So basically, when you put your TMX token, let's say on VX, these guys use your TMX token for the trading, for the selling to other people, and all this token, all these fees and all this profit what you get, they also share with you. And basically this is how you can also benefit from the passive income. So as I said, when you buy TMX tokens from TGA, you maybe never need to sell them. Basically they can bring a really good passive income in few way, and you can benefit for the years to come. So as I said, guys, don't waste this opportunity. This is still cheap entry. It will be a lot higher. Ethereum will also follow up, and the price can go really high. And I just want to share with you this guy. We didn't enter this trade, but as I speak with the Brian, this was this trick, yeah. So if you can see here, the Arbitrum just go about red line and just push down, yeah. So this is how they're tricking the traders. As I said, I will enter if we hold about this green line, red line, and if you can see, they just take the liquidity and just push it down. So
That's like
basically,
you always want to wait for that second candle to close above it.
yeah, to get
If
full.
not, get in a short, just if you're scalping, in my opinion.
Yeah, Yeah. And basically, if you can see here, if we take this trade, we will lose around $1,000. $1,000 just in few minutes, and plus this fees, this is around $1,500. Yeah. So as
And
you
I
can
would
see, guys,
have
yeah,
put a stop on there right at the top of those other three to the left, kind of where it is
yeah,
right now. I would have put that
yeah. This
over
is
the
it.
TP
This is
right
stuff.
there.
Yeah. And they're always doing the same. Yeah, they're always doing the same. So as I say, guys, you just need to have 1 million hours of watching this chart, and you will know
Yeah,
what they will do. Yeah. So as I said, this is how traders earn the money, and this is how we get this feeling. Yeah, what the market will do, and we know most of their tricks. Sometimes they even trick me. But yeah, as I said, I will rather waste 2 or 3 hours watching and doing nothing than make some really bad trading. But yeah, thank you guys for tonight. I don't know, guys, do you have tomorrow one more Zoom? Yeah,
Yeah, I
anything
think
from
just we're
you?
gonna do 1 p.m. Eastern, Brian, if you can, for the 1 p.m. tomorrow. What do you think?
yeah, sounds good. Let's do it. Let's go over a bunch of stuff.
All right,
Yeah,
that's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
And also, Gary and Daryl, just like contact Jake direct or like any of us, just send your wallet. Yeah, so we're gonna basically provide to Jake, and he'll gonna fund your account with your bonus for today. So that's
yeah.
so simple as that. So we have also Dave right here. I seen him, Dave, in case if you want to say something.
Yeah, no, congratulations, Daryl and Gary. This is really cool. You know, they say if you're not having fun, you're done. And TMX has just been a lot of fun, and this is just the beginning, you guys. You know, a lot of exciting things. If you see in the Telegram group, there's new YouTube videos. Big YouTubers got big followings. People are taking notice, you know, to what's happening with TMX. And I know, and people ask. Somebody asked me the other day, "How do you know this is going to take off?" Because I answered them. I said because I've seen it happen before. The only difference is I was late to the game. Now everybody on here is on time. Everybody's early. Even if you buy the token when it's listed, and it's going to be getting listed really soon. So everybody on this call right now, or if you're watching the replay, you're at the right place, right time, because I've seen people turn their buys right now in a pre-sale, you know, into thousands, if not hundreds of thousands or millions. You know, whatever you put into it is what you get out of it. But whatever you do, this is the right time to take action. You know, somebody the other day just bought $86,000 worth of TMX. That should tell you something, that you know something big is happening and something big is going to happen, and this is just the beginning, guys. You know, Brian said it the other day, I can't wait for the next 90 days, the next 6 months, to look back and see where we're at. You know, the TGE, we've already raised $500,000, and we're halfway to the goal. So, you know, by the end of this month, I'm more than certain that we'll not only reach it, but you know, people would want another extension, which will not happen. You know, the merch, I know that we have another day. People have been asking about the merch. I think it's a day or two, Brian, right? If I'm not mistaken, that it'll be live.
What is that?
Yeah, I think another day or two. But you guys, Jake was talking to the top 10 exchanges. You know, the first exchange that TMX will be on is Weeks. Just imagine, you know, Mexi, or Jake talks about, you know, centralized exchanges. Imagine Coinbase. I mean, sky's the limit, you guys. So, anyways, I'm not gonna talk forever, but right place, right time. I'm excited. Congratulations to the winners, and this is just the beginning, guys. So stay plugged in. Invite people to the Telegram. Invite them to the next Zoom call, because things are gonna get heated up.
Yeah,
Thank you,
absolutely.
guys.
Yeah, like
See
thanks,
you.
Dave. Thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone. And of course, don't forget to join us tomorrow, 1 p.m. Eastern. Of course, we're going to post announcements, so you will not miss that. Just don't forget to join. Yeah, and of course, recording going to be posted once it converted. Also, we're not going to take a lot of the time. So thanks, Jake. You know, the great presentation, and see you guys.
And please make some beer.